Don't you want to be daddy's little girl? Don't you want to take trips all the girls and well? Don't you want to go shop till your mouth they all up? Then brag to all your friends about how much I spoil your shot. Don't you want to be daddy's little girl?
What's up, y'all? I'm your boy Kato. That's Mav, and it's the Convo with Mav and Kato. We do want to let y'all know, round of applause for us, please. This is episode 20. Come on, clap, nigga. Episode 20.
Ain't it 21, nigga?
Episode 20. Clap.
So what you?
Man.
So
clap.
hold on. So what you trying to tell me, though? Did you have the stats wrong last episode? Is that what it was?
No.
Was that episode 19?
Last episode I said that it was episode 19.
No, you said it was episode 20. That's why I made the comment about I wish you would have said that in 4 months instead of 3.
You sure I ain't say 19?
I'm positive you ain't say 19, bro.
So then what you think this is? Episode 21?
That's what you said.
Well,
That's
I tell you what, episode 21 then. Clap.
All right, well, shit.
Episode 21. Either way, this thing moving up, man. We just want to thank y'all for stepping in, checking us out. Like I said, this is episode 21, man. Let's pop this thing off. First and foremost, man, we got to shout out the essential workers. We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for being on the front line. Thank y'all for everything that y'all do. They're saying that the COVID is getting a little bit better. We chalking that up to y'all because y'all are doing y'all thing. Hey, man, I know last time me and you talked, it was about this whole Joe Budden thing, man, and Sin Santana. So I'm versed on it now. So what's up? What you want to talk about?
Like, bro, what have you read up on it? Tell me this. What have you seen that?
Well, you know what, man. Honestly,
based on what I told you last night, that I felt like,
right.
I mean, not last time, but last episode, that I felt like, the shit coming out is pretty much like a career.
You know what, man? Honestly, man, I hate to say it, but I've kind of heard these things before. As far as Joe Budden, I remember a young lady back in the day, Esther Baxter. She said the same thing, that Joe physically assaulted her. Hey, man, I'm not going to say if it's true. I'm not going to say if it's false. I'm not sure because I wasn't there. What I am going to say is it's bad, man, because at the end of the day, you shouldn't be assaulting anybody, let alone you should not be assaulting a woman.
I understand.
But, I see that Rocky and Sin Santana both have actually accused Joe sexual assault. So, and both of them say that he dragged them with the car or some weird shit like that. So, I don't know, man. The story is starting to unravel, and the story is starting to get wilder and wilder.
I mean, let me ask you this though, bro. Do you got two people coming out and saying the same thing about you?
Right.
I mean, first thing you would think of is, do these people know each other? Uh-huh. You feel me? Do they talk on a regular?
Right.
What kind of contact those people have came in touch with? Like, I don't know if those two talk. I don't know if those two was like, let's go ahead and this is what happened. Let's all stick to the same story. Because, I mean, in a celebrity world, bro, 9 out of 10, y'all know each other.
It's a good chance.
You feel me? So,
yeah,
like you said.
See, because I remember Rocky from Love and Hip Hop. Back in the days when I used to watch it, you know what I mean? I remember her, so.
But like you said,
of course,
though,
I know who Santana is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That that's the woman he had the baby with. So,
but like you said, though, we don't know them personally. We're not there. We don't know what the hell really happened. But at the same time, it's like you can't have just at least two people coming forward with the exact fucking story or something similar in their stories. You feel me? Like it just starting to raise eyebrows there. You know what I mean? Yeah, because I mean, like I've heard a few episodes from his podcast, and just the way he talks, he just shows me. I mean, I've always known Joe Budden to be that cocky dude. That's just always been him. But he always had that calm, cool, smooth type vibe to him. You know what I'm saying? So I never really peeped him out to be an aggressor.
You know, that's kind of one of the things I actually like about Joe the most is the fact that Joe is such a dick and such an asshole that he could be saying some of the most heinous, nastiest, dirtiest shit to you, but he'll say it as calm as possible. Like, he's just one of those cats, man. He'll be
what I'm saying
calm and collected when he say it to you.
But see,
and I always felt like it was an art to that. You know what I mean?
But see, all that shit is just, like you hear it from the podcast.
Right.
But when you first seen Joe Budden, when Joe Budden first got on the scene, bro, that's not the same person. I mean, I know people change over time and everything, but who you are still remains who you are.
I agree.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't care how much you change, bro. You still gonna be the same person, like your demeanor wise.
Right.
You know, but it's like I see him for the first 5 years, and then the next 5 years after that, he a whole nother motherfucker. And then you get like another 10, 15 years added on top of that. He get a podcast later, like, who the fuck is this nigga? That's not the same nigga that I was listening to coming up with a jump off.
I think because we was listening to, you know, New Jersey Dirty Joe. You know what I'm saying? That was rapping about the come up, rapping about selling dope, rapping about mental illness and different things that he was going through, different homes and shit that he was staying in or whatever. So it's like, yeah, you went from that to years down the line. Now you see Joe Budden. You know what I mean? The cat that has the Joe Budden podcast, the cat that's on Love and Hip Hop, the cat that own all these many different things. So what you seeing is confidence and money. That's what you seeing.
I see cockiness, bro.
Okay, like, but that brain confidence, confidence and money bring cockiness. That's what you seeing.
No, it don't, bro. Like, I refuse to believe that because at one point I told myself that I was gonna be a cocky little motherfucker.
Okay.
I said I wouldn't give a fuck no more. I'm just gonna be cocky. But people that knew me or people that I talked to and told that shit to, like when they see the way I move, the way I act, the shit that comes out of my mouth, they really made me understand the difference between confidence and cockiness, bro. Okay. Like I mistook my confidence for cockiness. Two different things. Joe Budden, cocky than a motherfucker. Don't give a fuck what comes out his mouth. Don't give a fuck how you take it. No feeling spares. That's cocky. Confidence, bro, is just knowing that I can get this shit going the way I wanted to go I wanted to go.
I think Joe Budden is a straight shooter. He remind me a lot like you. He's a straight shooter. Like, you know, when he say some shit, like he'll say some shit like straightly, directly to you. And like I said, that shit kind of remind me of how you talk to people.
But see, my thing
I'm not going to even say, hold on. I'm not going to say that's cockiness. I think that's just his attitude and like the type of person that he is.
No, that's cockiness.
Personality.
That's all day cockiness, bro. Because I mean, I see what you're saying about when you saying that you feel like he reminds you of me a little bit of the way I present myself, the way I act. And I kind of see that a little, you know what I mean, a little bit of him. But at the same time, I see the real cockiness behind that bullshit. I'm just gonna keep it honest. Like for me, if I'm gonna keep it straight to the point with you, I know I'm going to hurt your feelings, bro. I'm just gonna get to you. I don't. That's that point where I just don't give a fuck. But it's a difference. Like I'm gonna give it to you to where, like, okay, you ain't really do shit wrong to me, but this is how your life is going. This is how you moving right now. Like for example, my homeboy that was over here that I work with that day you met. We were talking about his attitude and how he presents himself and shit like that. And like I told him, dude, you got to know how to talk to people. You know, you're not a crew member, you a team leader. And if all you do is approach your team like they kids, like, oh, you got to get up and go do this, get up and go do that. Like you getting frustrated in the process, but they're not going to want to do shit for you. Them grown ass motherfuckers just like you, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
They're going to respect you because your boss put you in charge of them.
I agree.
So you have to know how to delegate. You feel me? And if you can't delegate, bro, you're gonna come off wrong to people, and people are not gonna accept that. Like I told them, I understand what the fuck going on with you. I've been there. I've done that. It took me a while, but I understood real quick what the fuck I was going through, and I understood real quick how to fucking change that shit. And guess what?
Right.
I changed that shit. And the more and more I felt confidence in myself, only two things I know, bro. It's either you're gonna tell me yes or you're gonna tell me no.
Right.
You feel me? And I'm gonna keep it pushing.
I agree.
That's it.
Definitely.
So
I also agree with the fact that, you know, you talking to grown man, just because you're delegated as a team lead to make sure that the job is getting done, that don't mean that you go cussing them out and all this other crazy shit. You
No.
talking to grown man, so they're gonna respect you for talking to them with respect. And at the same time, you know, you asking them, hey, I need you to go do this, even though you could be like, hey, go do this. You see what I'm saying? But it's gonna come off better. What they say, you can catch more flies with honey or something like that.
Some shit
You know,
like that.
it's gonna come off better for you to be like, hey, would you mind going to da 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 da? You know what I mean? I've noticed that, you know, during my times of working or whatever in the warehouse, that shit comes off better when somebody do that. You know what I'm saying?
One thing I learned about being a lead, bro. I don't know, it might be different from people, but for me, it's like this stuff. The, being a leader is some almost kind of like a art of manipulation. If I may say. I mean, a lot of people might not agree with me, but that's just how I take it. And the reason why I say that is because there's been plenty instances to where I have been a lead or a manager or something like that, and I make my team feels like we all have an equal share in the work that we do.
Exactly.
Even if we don't.
Exactly.
I could fuck around and give you 3 jobs to do and give the next motherfucker 2 jobs to do and make you feel like the 3 jobs you're doing is gonna be, it's easier for you to do than for them to do, because I trust you more with these type of work than I do them, and then I go and take these and that.
See, that's where that manipulation come in, because it is a little bit of manipulation to it, because like you said, it's all about a talk game. At the end of the day, I might be like, hey, can you da 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 da. At the same time, it's like me saying, I need you to go ahead and do this. But I'm not coming right out and saying it. You know what I mean? It's like people respect you more when you treat them with respect. Period.
It's like for at my job right now, you know what I mean? My boss told me this is the reason why your crew have these certain properties. Which I understand. I see it. Don't get me wrong. Because I mean, it's only 3 crews in there, bro. And if you drive all the properties, you could tell who did what. Okay. So he's like, there's a reason why you guys got these properties, because I trust you guys, because I know you guys are going to take care of these properties, which we do. But at the same time, we're like, that's bullshit. Why the fuck can't another crew learn how to do the same shit we do? Especially if another crew is getting paid more than my crew. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do we have more work?
The pay is going to be something different.
Right. So there's no reason for me to even ask, why do we have more work and get paid so little? Because that's how it's always been. You do more, get paid less. Do less, get paid more.
Yeah.
We know that.
Saying that. Yeah.
So I'm not saying if you be content with it, but if you understand how business work, you actually go do your damn job and not worried about it, and just, you know when it's time to ask for a damn raise, and not be like, oh man, I feel like I need a raise because I'm doing it. Listen, the more you fucking work, the less you fucking get paid. Point blank. So if you understand that and know how to work around that shit, bro, you can make that shit work for you to the where you don't even do much, really. Yeah. So it's just manipulation, bro. I just got to make you feel like you're doing something more than what you think you're doing.
Right on. So, hey, man, let's get into something else, man. We got to talk about something near and dear to my heart, because I actually love this TV show, man. They're doing a reboot on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but they doing it as a drummer. Have you seen the trailer for it?
No, don't give a fuck about it. I don't too much care for drama like that, bro.
You know what, man? I'm gonna be honest. After watching, because I watch The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air all the time. I love that show. Shout out Will Smith and everybody that was a part of that show. So many different episodes of that show. I could see it being a drama. I could see it. And you know what though? I heard somebody talking about it or whatever, and they were saying, you could actually tap into the deeper meaning of the the kids, and how they actually felt about Will, because Will was a cousin, but he got treated exactly how they did.
Yeah, but like, bro, listen. Okay, first and foremost, some 90s shows just need to stay in the 90s and be classics. Point blank. Fresh Prince is one of them shows. Right. The Cosby Show is one of them shows. You know what I'm saying? what's that? A Different World, one of them shows.
Right.
Martin, one of them shows. You cannot remake these shows with different
You know
cast
what?
members.
I agree with you. I agree with you to a certain extent, though. What about the fact that he's bringing it back? Because Will Smith is the executive producer. He is a part of this show, and it's starting a young man by the name of Jerry Madison. Shout out to him. What about the fact that it's actually coming back as a drama and not a comedy?
I don't like it for
You
the
don't
simple
think
fact
that's
that
going to be different enough for the show to actually work?
I would much prefer Will Smith to do a whole nother thing, like a little spinoff. You know what I'm saying, of that show, doing with a whole nother family, then bringing the drama into it. But as far as like bringing a young cat to play Will Smith after Will Smith done made the show what it is, you feel me? And if I'm not mistaken, that show was written for Will.
Right.
It was written
specifically
for
Quincy
him.
Jones. Quincy Jones made the show.
Yeah, so even though he has a hand in it and he's the producer, he probably do a cameo here and there.
Yeah.
I just being a dramatic Fresh Prince, just not gonna do it for me, bro. I don't want to see that because I like the way the shit was. You know what I'm saying? Like a little regular ass family growing up. And
I agree with that. I love that show.
And Will actually stepping in from being the cousin to being like the big brother to those kids.
Real. Yeah.
And the way that he interacted with them as he got older, he's showing his maturism, his you know what I'm saying, all that shit, bro. Like I liked it the way the show elevated. Not for you to just take away all that comedy and put more drama into it. It's just like you now you turn the show into every other show in the 2020. You know what I'm saying? The 20th.
Like I said, man, I can agree. I can agree with you. The fact
We're
that
the 21st, right?
Some shows don't need to be remade. I can agree with that. Like I don't want to see a remake of Mario. You see what I'm saying? At the end of the day, what's Martin gonna do? You know, is Birdman still gonna crawl through the window? Like it's just some shows that you can't take the nostalgia of those shows and like remake how good that show was. You know what I'm saying?
Even if the remake turns out to be a great show, which I hope it does, but you just can't fuck up classics like that. Cause I might not even want to watch the shit no more. You know what I'm saying? Like
I agree.
House of Pain. It wasn't an old show, but it wasn't a fairly new show neither. Now they just came back out with it after so many years of being off the air. And the way they made it is, everybody just got older.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
So all the same people still on there.
Same people still on there. Everybody just got older.
What about CJ,
like,
Calvin, all them still on there? China, everybody.
Still, as far as I understand, they all still on there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm okay with that. I enjoy that.
You know what? Since you brought that up too, man, we gotta say prayers up to Malik. I'm sorry, I don't know his real name right now, but if I'm mistaken, he's dealing with an illness, man. I seen that the other day because they were showing a picture of him.
Is that why he looked old in the face?
They were saying that's why he looked like that. It's an illness that he's dealing with, man. So prayers up to him and his family.
See, I thought it was just
he's got going on.
See, when I seen the clip of it, I thought it was the makeup they put on him. I didn't even know about that. I thought they're just trying to make him look a little older than what he's supposed to be like. Fast forward the show a couple years, even though
he's it's some type of illness going on now. I'm not sure what that is. Like I said, prayers up to him, prayers up to his family.
The reverse Benjamin Button disease.
Yeah, I don't know, man. But hey, NFL come on tonight, boy. NFL tonight, man. What it's gonna be? Patrick Mahomes, Deshaun Watson is going down, boy.
I mean, bro,
Texans.
I told him we was gonna talk about this shit too, man, on the cast.
Yeah, I know you was trying to get get bruh, you know what I'm saying, on the show or whatever. Hey, like I said, that I was definitely down for that. But hey, we'll get him on here one day, you know what I'm saying? But I think it's gonna be pretty good, man. It's what is it, 22% of fans? So
as far as I understand, though, we're probably gonna end up skipping week 1 and just start off week 2.
Right.
So I mean, yeah, we'll be down a week, but
you know what he said made a lot of sense though. He said he woke up that morning And when he seen that he didn't have a team, he went to go and make sure that the shit was right. And then he moved a date, right?
Now he told me he panicked like a bitch, bro.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He said that he panicked
Yeah,
after
he
he see that he
panicked like
didn't
a
have a
bitch.
team. Because, you know, and
Hey,
I can understand it. I can understand it because
bitching
remember
too.
the last time we got our team that morning.
Yeah, but I was bitching too, bro, because, you know, I'm
Uh-huh.
up early at 5 in the morning every morning.
Right.
So I'm like 6 o'clock, boom.
Y'all was waiting on that shit. Y'all was
I'm
gonna be
logging out.
trading, moving
Bruh,
people around, all kind of shit.
listen, I was finna take my shit off of auto draft and drive throughout the whole day till I start working, bitch. What you mean? Bitch, I was gonna be like, let's go. Let's go. And then I said that, thought about it, like, damn, I picked second, bro. You pick last.
Yeah, I seen that. He
You
showed it to
know,
me last time I went over there.
if you play your cards right, bro, because
Yeah.
when I did your pre-draft rankings,
Uh-huh.
if we auto drafted, you only come out with 5 good players. Everybody else is like 2s and 3s, bro.
Uh-huh.
So if you do your draft right and you actually go in there and start picking yourself and leave defensive players alone till like the 10th, 12th fucking round, bitch.
Right.
Nigga picking Von Miller with the second round. What the hell wrong with you? You gonna get no play like that. Bitch.
Hey, and then you see Von Miller
he
finna have
too.
surgery and be out for the season.
Yeah, he out too. So, bitch, hey,
Yeah.
I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help your ass out, nigga. Like, but no,
Shout out Von Miller, man. Prayers up for him.
I burst his bubble though, bro, not too long ago.
Uh-huh.
I was like, bro, you know, you would have been calling me bright early as fuck, asking me to trade Saquon, nigga, because that would have been my first pick.
For real.
Hey,
you know that.
He said, bitch, leave my running back. Hey, bro, you know how we do every year, bro. You got somebody I want, I got somebody you want. You know I'm the one you
be trying to trade.
Listen, I wish the league would be more open to trades and shit instead of being like, oh no, go sit your ass. You know, you ain't instead of cuffing motherfuckers. But I feel like we're like the only 3 that really trade, bro.
Yeah.
And the league would be more fun if everybody would be up to
Well, what
trade.
it is, a lot of other people, man, they like, nah, I'm gonna keep who I got, and I'm gonna work with them.
And you see where they come out every year.
Yeah, they don't want to trade it. They don't want to trade out.
And they ass always end up losing. But okay, you don't want to trade me? Fine. Guess what? I'm gonna do some research real quick. Ooh.
See who out there?
BC, you know what I'm saying? Go get your boy from the Vikings, Ola BC Johnson, when Thielen was out. That bitch showed out for 2 games. Now you got this little tight end with the Patriots, Asiasi or some shit like that. He nice. And shit, I told that nigga my second pick was Devontae Adams, bro. I wasn't gonna pick no quarterback to the 3rd round. And guess who my quarterback? No, 4th round. And guess who my quarterback would have been?
Cam Newton. Cool.
Aaron Rodgers.
Okay.
So I would have been stacking Devontae, Rodgers, and Saquon together.
Man, they saying Cam gonna make the playoffs. What you think?
Cam ain't gonna make the playoffs, bro.
You don't think so? Even with that chip on his shoulder? You don't think it'll end up being Tom Brady and Cam?
Honestly, but Patriots are the Patriots. They're gonna always show up somewhere. But
just because Brady ain't that don't mean that they don't have that rabbit's foot no more.
Hell, I think Brady hauled ass because he didn't want to play Jimmy G in my Niners this year. That's why. Cam gonna have to go out there to San Fran and face us, and we're gonna pulverize his ass. Bitch couldn't beat us in Carolina.
Tom say he tired of motherfuckers like you saying that he can't do it unless he has Belichick with him.
You can't
he say, bitch, I'm going to get a new team, a new coach, and I'm gonna show y'all ass, bitch. I'm Tom Brady.
Look here, I give the the Buccaneers 11 wins. I give them that because of Brady and Gronk. But other than that, bro, honestly, when you look at that team is stacked and loaded with weapons. And they're younger. I think that's like the best receiving core Brady has ever had.
So you giving us 11-5?
I give y'all 11.
That's your take.
That's my take.
Okay.
11-5, because I don't see Tom Brady being shut out of the playoff like that. I see him getting beat in the playoffs, but I don't see him being shut out of the playoff. It's like Brady is kind of like LeBron of the NFL. That bitch always make the fucking playoff. Like, why?
It's a good chance.
Let somebody else take
because
that fucking
that Patriots organization, man. That Patriots organization. Now,
man,
Tampa.
Everybody know that Patriot organization.
Man. It's gonna be different.
I'm gonna tell you why it's gonna be different for Tom Brady. Cause the bitch ain't gonna be cheating for his ass. Bro, you ain't gonna listen. You ain't finna. Even though I'm not a Bucks fan, this is still hometown to me. I fucks with Tampa. I love Tampa. This is where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Don't bring that deflate shit here. Don't bring that Spygate shit here.
You're not gonna be able to do all that. Not in Florida. We ain't going for it.
Just don't bring no kind of gates here, bro. Cause we don't do gates. You feel me?
We ain't going for that. Definitely.
We don't do gates here, man. Just leave that shit back in New England where it was, bro. And then on top of that, Robert Kraft took a little shot at Tom Brady. You know that, right?
Oh yeah, I ain't see it.
You know that's it.
What he said?
First couple of weeks, first couple of months, Tom Brady down here, he gets on. I think he gets pulled over. Or he gets into an encounter with the cops or whatever.
Okay.
And Robert Kraft heard about the shit, and he made a little comment talking about something. See, Brady, that would have never happened if you were here. I was like, wow, really? See, that's that cheating shit right now. That would have never happened. Oh, go ahead, Tom. Go ahead.
Letting you know in New England, hey, you'd have been fine.
Welcome to Florida, where they don't give a fuck who you are, bitch. They
Tampa to be exact. Hey, man, let's get into this NBA, man. Shout out LeBron, them, man. Them boys play tonight against the Rockets. So far, the Raptors beat the Celtics. That series is tied. The Clippers beat the Nuggets 96-85, and that series is 3-1.
That was a weak-ass game.
Man, what you think going to happen tonight? Personally, dude, I think the Rockets going to win.
I like the Rockets to win tonight, too. I actually like the Rockets to make it a series.
They're not going to win the series, though.
I got money on the Rockets, actually, bro.
They ain't going to win the series. What you got on it? I put 20 on it. What's up? Lakers going to win the series, bro.
To win the series?
Yeah.
See, I made a blind bet. Because right now what we got, we did five on each series. Right now, we evened up.
Mm-hmm.
And I got the Rockets to win, and I got the Clippers to win. So even if the Rockets lose and the Clippers win, we evened out anyways. But I made
even.
Yeah, we breaking even. So I made a blind bet. You know.
Well, this ain't no blind bet, bitch. You already know. Like I said, so you gonna take the Rockets? I'm taking the Lakers.
How about we do it after the night?
Why?
Bitch, listen.
Why after the night?
Listen, bro. I'm not stupid, bro. I'm not stupid, bro.
Because you already know. Lakers gonna fill that team out tonight. Lakers gonna fill their ass out tonight, and then Lakers gonna run through their ass.
It's not that I already know, bro. It's that I know for a fact I'm not on that goddamn court playing. So bitch, I can't bet if I don't have faith. You know, I mean, I like the Rockets to win. I just don't have faith that they're gonna win.
Listen,
so that'll be me just giving you 20.
But I'm sorry, bro. He's not consistent enough. He ain't consistent enough. So yeah, he might come out and bust ass tonight. But I promise you, Rockets will not win this series.
Honestly, bro, out of them two, James Harden and Russell Westbrook, I feel like Russell Westbrook is more inconsistent than James Harden.
You think so?
I know. I feel like that, bro. Because you think about it, with the Rockets right now, everything is going through Harden, bro. Everything is going through Harden. The Rockets just don't have no big man to stand against the Lakers, but at the same time, the Rockets own the Lakers in the regular season. The Lakers only beat them one time.
Listen, even though the regular season is not the playoffs, though.
I mean,
we all know that's a different game.
I hear that shit all the fucking time.
It's a different game, man. It's
regular season is a different game than the playoff and all that shit.
It is.
I get it. I hear it. I mean, bro, I play organized ball. It might not be professional, but they all feel the same at the end of the day.
They say nothing felt different.
Bro, they all feel the same at the end of the day, bro. Whether it's a championship game or a playoff game or just a regular season game, bro. Yes, everything. Only difference is all that shit start back off 0-0. You play the same fucking game. You put in the same effort your ass put in through the regular season. I don't give a fuck who you are, what team you play for. Bitch, you're gonna be that same motherfucker through the regular. Look at Paul George.
Another one.
Why the fuck you why the fuck you call this man playoff P when playoff P ain't been playoff P since Indiana?
Inconsistent, bro. Inconsistent. Paul George will come out, he'll bust your ass, and then that next game, he not winning, bro.
He pisses me off.
Happened too many times.
Paul George been pissing me off since Indiana, bro. And yet I don't know why I still stick with this man.
I mean, he's a good player. He's a great player. but he's not consistent. He can't come out there and play like that every game.
It's like Rondo, for example. Rondo only really show up in the playoffs.
That's it.
You feel
Rondo
me?
show up in the playoffs. That's it.
But when you look at Rondo through the regular season, he plays the same fucking game.
He played the same
with the
game.
same heart. He played with the same speed.
Yeah.
Like the shit don't change. It's just your mindset, bro. That just like, oh damn, this is who I'm facing today. Playoff Rondo. Playoff Rondo is the same fucking regular season Rondo, bro. You just put that shit in your mind that you've already lost. So guess what?
Yeah.
You're gonna beat your ass. And that's just a thing that he put out there. You know, that's just a thing that he did, and people put it out there. Playoff Rondo show up, you in trouble. Everybody knows that. Especially when you
playoff
got
Rondo. Well, he probably might not show up tonight. I'm telling you, because I
he
already learned how the Lakers do. Lakers gonna fill the team out. They're gonna see what they need to take away and what they need to add, and then because they're not gonna win tonight. But that next game, gonna blow their ass out.
I think the Rockets gonna win 2 in a row. The next 2 games.
No,
doubt it. Because see, the way they won the first game was playing small ball, and I really feel like they're gonna get back to that tonight, and they're gonna keep that going the next game, which will be what, Sunday?
I'm not sure.
No, what's today? Thursday?
Yeah.
It's Saturday.
Okay.
So my blind bet was for a team from the East to come out and win the championship. It's either gonna be Boston or Miami, because I don't see Toronto winning that series, bro. I see Toronto that.
Shout out to my Miami Heat. Shout out to my Miami Heat.
I really feel like the championship would be Miami and the Lakers.
I could definitely see that.
Just because, and with Miami winning, just because it's LeBron on the Lakers, and then you facing the team that you helped take to the finals 4 years straight.
You got that twice, yeah.
Yeah, you feel me? You got that 4 times and one.
But I'm saying you won 2. He got 2.
Right. And then to only lose to their ass, and then you're not on the team, but hey,
right.
I would love to see that, bro.
So, hey, man, we got to get serious for a second. More shit done unraveled with this Tory and Mad situation. Public service announcement I got for Tory Lanez. Listen, brother, you need to figure out what's going on with you, man, and you need to fix it. Because I understand that you saying that you got too drunk, but, dude, that's not an excuse, and I'm sorry, that's not going to run. But what I will say is, man, prayers up for you. I pray for you, and I pray for Megan too, of course. But I'm praying for you, man, and I hope you get it together. But, dude, saying that you got too drunk, pulling out a gun, and then shooting this young lady twice in the foot, I'm sorry. That's not going to run, man. That's not going to run. We can't go for that. As a culture, we can't go for that.
I started laughing, bro.
We can't go for that. I'm sorry, man. You saying you got too drunk? So that tell you, and I told you, bro, I believed everything that Megan said. And look, all that shit is true, just like I said.
Now, I have witnessed motherfuckers getting drunk, pulling out guns and waving that shit around, playing with it, thinking they got it under control, and fuck around that bitch go off. But it was several shots, dude.
No, his shit ain't go off. That nigga shot her.
That's what I'm saying. It was several shots, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't just one, because he shot
twice. He shot in the foot twice.
You seen her foot? You seen the back of her heels, bro?
I've not seen it. No.
I seen that shit, bro. Like, damn, that shit. I seen one foot. I didn't even want to see the other one, bro. Like, that shit just gruesome. Like, he really fucked her.
I'm sorry, man. That's messed up. And as a culture, we can't go for that. I'm sorry. Anybody that's standing for that and thinking that that's okay, you need to check yourself. Period. I'm sorry, Tori. We can't go for that, man. You need to go get some help. Go figure that shit out, bro.
Listening to Tory Lanez say that shit, bro, like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to shoot you because I was too drunk. It remind me of the time that I was locked up with this little drunk Mexican. I asked him, bro, why you locked up for? He didn't understand me, so I went and got somebody who spoke Spanish. I asked him to translate and everything because he looked like he was sad as shit, bro. So I'm like, let me just go talk to this man. So we sit here talking to him. I'm like, bro, why you locked up for, man? What's going on, bro? You miss your family? Man, my boy said he got home, got drunk, went right next door to his neighbor house with a butter knife, trying to kill his ass. Talking about some bitch, you cheat with my wife. Come to find out, this man ain't got no wife. This man,
man.
This man ain't had But this man ain't had no wife, bro. This man was living at home, just him and couple of buddies or whatever. No, they share the apartment or whatever. They share the bills. Man say he got home, got drunk, one and went right next door, bro. Literally like next door.
Mm-hmm.
You know how the projects was, bitch. You step on one porch, you open your front door, you on two people's porch.
You there, right?
That's how it was, man. That bitch say he went right up in the bitch house with a butter knife, bitch.
You know what that means?
What you gonna do with a butter knife?
You know what that means? He felt like something might have been going on, even though he ain't got no wife. He felt like something might have been going on.
Bro, the man
it was
wife
like an
is
instinct for him. He was like, you know what? I should go fuck him up because if I do get a girl, he gonna try to sleep with her. So bro, I'm gonna go and fuck him up now. The
man's wife was in Mexico, bro. He was here working, you know, sending money back to his family and shit. He fucked himself up.
I'm gonna tell you, man, you got to be careful with the people that you deal with, because at the end of the day, the way he looking at it, he like, you know what? I know the type of person that he is, and I know how to deal with him. So I should fuck him up now before I get somebody.
Why you trying to justify that funny ass shit, man? That shit too funny to be justified, bro. That's the shit. But listen, that's the type of shit. The shit's so fucking hilarious, man. You gotta just sit back and laugh. Repeat it, replay it in your head, and laugh again, bro. You can't justify that shit. Dude, you ain't got no wife, bro.
That's hilarious.
You going next door to a big house with a butter knife. That bitch ain't even sharp. Not even a butcher, bro. A butter.
He finna nub a bitch to death. You know what I mean?
Nah, he finna spread a bitch to death. That's what he finna do. He finna spread that bitch across a damn slice of bread.
Quick question, man. You know what OnlyFans is?
Of course I do.
Okay. So, what would you do if your 10-year-old son, if you called him on OnlyFans?
First off, nigga, how the fuck you get a subscription?
All right, so before we go any further, let me tell you where this story come from. Yellow Beezy, you know who that is, right? The rapper.
Yeah.
Called his 10-year-old stepson on OnlyFans.
I mean, what? He had a page, or he was on that bitch?
No, he was trying to get a paid subscription.
Hey.
Hell no.
Hold on. OnlyFans is not just for selling pussy.
I've never been on OnlyFans. I don't know.
That's the same shit that got Bella Thorne fucked up.
I heard about that.
Yeah, she I guess apparently it was something. She fraud a lot of people, bro, charging $200 just to have a FaceTime with her. And you have a lot of celebrities on OnlyFans. Hell, Beyonce got an OnlyFans page. You gotta pay a certain amount to have a chit chat with her and shit like that.
Okay.
But you have, you know, the other folks out there.
But there is another side of OnlyFans. Now I know that because I've only heard of it now. I've definitely heard of it.
Nigga, I ain't heard of it. I've seen it.
Oh no, I ain't never been on OnlyFans.
I'm not gonna subscribe to it. No, they got some out there that they got some. There's some models out there that offers a free OnlyFans page, but it's very mild. If you want to see the full blown nudity, sex table, whatever, you gotta pay for. Right, but they do have little small, mild, free shit just to get you caught into it. Or look at me in my bra and panties.
So kind of like what you're seeing on Instagram.
Pretty much.
When I'm scrolling through my Instagram feed, I see shit all the time that say subscribe to my OnlyFans, and it might be a girl just twerking or something like that. You know what I mean? So you mean like that?
Yeah, she twerking. That's that's a little soft shit. But then when you go and subscribe to that bitch, she takes everything off, nigga. You like?
Oh, okay.
You know, but
so he probably wasn't on that. He was probably watching one of them twerk or something like that.
Exactly. So
now he said he was trying to get a paid subscription.
I mean, but the thing is, though, who the fuck was he trying to get a paid subscription?
But you know what the weirdest thing about the video was? When I heard the audio, I heard the young lady in the background say he watched porn all the time.
Oh, well, then we already know where he was going. Then, like, come on.
In the audio, this not allegedly, bro. I heard it in the audio. She said he watched porn all the time.
Listen, my 12-year-old done got knocked off several times watching porn, bitch, and I'm like, first thing I asked is, what kind of porn was you watching? Oh, girl, okay, we good. We good.
Well, I don't have a son. I'm sure if I did though, I would kind of look at that whole situation a little different as far as like it's certain things you can't help. You know what I'm saying? As a man, as a little boy, you're gonna start to feel certain things and you're gonna want to see and understand certain things. So it's like, back in the day, a motherfucker used to get a magazine. Used to go, you know what I mean? You could get a porn magazine, like a Playboy or something like that, and you could look at that. Nowadays, it's online.
I feel like a lot of kids are the way they are sexually confused because of the way they're brought up in the home. As far as like, oh, I felt like I've been gay since I was 10 years old and shit like that. I mean, I can't tell you how to feel, but at 10 years old, you're just confused, bro. You don't really know what to do yet because your parents didn't tell you or didn't guide you in the right direction. They just kind of like let you roam and let you do what you do. That's how I feel. And I mean, I do that with my boys sometimes, but I kind of, when I catch them or if I heard they were doing something they ain't supposed to be doing, instead of punishing them for it, I try to talk to them. But if they do that shit again, oh nigga, I'm putting my foot up in your ass, bro. But oh, your son watching porn. What kind of porn you watching, son?
Yeah, because it's kind of like what you're supposed to do. And you know what? It's like you always think back, and like I said, I don't have a son, but I do have a daughter. Oh, God, one day that's going to happen. But anyway, yeah, it's going to be a time where, she might watch a porno or something like that.
I got a real deal question for you. I'll put you on the spot for this
one. Go ahead,
though.
man.
Especially in the world that we living in today, I'm so glad I don't have a daughter, dog, because I probably would have been on kill that little bit.
Oh, man. Hey, y'all, he's joking. He's joking, okay? And he's just joking.
But no, real shit.
Go ahead.
Real shit. Real shit, though. Yeah. I'm so glad I don't got no daughter because of the way that I am and the way that the world is. The things that is more acceptable to the world nowadays.
Right.
Now, the question to me is, no disrespect, what would you do if your daughter, now let's just say she 18, legally grown, she come up to you and she tell you that she gonna start dancing. Now, she has respect for you to come and let you know her career path for now. What would you do, bro? How would you take that?
Man, I would hope that the good values that I put into her would start to take over at some point. Even if, let's just say she danced for like a week or something like that, I would just hope that one day that shit would just hit her and be like,
so in other words, you would let her try it out instead of trying to talk her out of it.
No, because trying to talk her out of it, you know what I mean? We already know that. You try to talk a child out of something, they just gonna want it more.
Not necessarily, bro.
Well, that happens a lot, though. It's called rebellion. They become rebellious.
I mean, we've all been through it, bro. And as an adult now, I can seriously say the reason why I've been through it is because it was never explained to me on why I shouldn't do it.
Well, I'm gonna definitely do that.
I was just always told not to do it.
Definitely.
Oh, this just what's gonna happen. Like, no, I don't want to hear what's gonna happen.
I agree. You should explain it.
Give me a detail. Like, scare the shit out my ass. You feel me? I'm a fucking kid. Make me scared of not wanting to do that shit. Then later on, let me figure out that you lied to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn.
You know what? Because at the end of the day,
no, I'm saying like, damn, my parents don't fucking lie to me, bro. You know,
listen.
Like,
at the end of the day, one thing we have to remember, bro, is when our kids leave the house, they have their own lives. And they're going to experience shit that we can't do nothing about. You see what I'm saying? They're going to experience shit that we can't do nothing about. People going to peer pressure them to do different things. Like, life is going to hit them and bite them in the ass at some point. And you're not going to be there to save them. So you just got to hope the good values, you got to hope that the things that you impute into your child, they use those, like they actually listen and they actually put them to good use. And that's all you can really do. That's all you can do. You cannot control your kids, bro, because at the end of the day, you're not gonna always be there.
I ain't gonna sit here and cap, bro. I'm always there. You want me to tell you how I'm always there?
Go ahead.
I got 2 boys. And I told myself I'll be damned if they're gonna become a statistic into this fucking American system.
I understand that.
Into this judicial system.
I understand that, definitely.
So since they was young, bro, since they were born, nigga, I was putting my hands on, nigga, back, back, I put my foot up in their ass, bro, to the point to where I don't even put my hands on them no more. I give them a look.
They already know. They know what
Nigga,
time it is.
yeah. So
Yeah.
when my kids actually start going out there, yeah, I know you're gonna be a kid, do what you do, but at the same time, here's how I'm always with them. As soon as they finna do some shit that they know they can get in trouble for, I pop in their head. You know that little
Don't
cloud?
make me fuck you up.
Look, listen, that little cloud pop up.
Uh-huh.
And then I go looking at them.
Yeah. For real.
Like Jordan was sitting in here. Jordan was sitting in here with me, and Jordan is my 12-year-old. And he was sitting in here with me earlier. He was like, "Gosh, Daddy, why is this room always freaking hot?" I'm like, "Well, first off, ain't nobody tell your ass to motherfucking freaking bring your ass in this freaking hot ass freaking room. You want to talk about freaking? I'm gonna put my freaking foot up in your ass. You freaking say freaking again."
Ladies and gentlemen, that's called good parenting.
And you know what? Listen, it is so good parenting that my son sat there and just started laughing, thinking I was funny. Nigga, I'm not a fucking comedian right now, bro. You can laugh all you want to. My foot gonna have the last laugh. Guess what?
Listen, he might have laughed, but he understood what you were saying.
Oh yeah, trust and believe that. Talking about some freaking nigga. You know what the fuck you really want to say?
Now we done definitely had that before, where your child say some shit no they shouldn't say.
Bruh, my son be catching himself so fast. He be like, "What the fuck? What the freak?" Like,
hey, I'm gonna tell you, just like Kevin Hart said,
nigga,
when my child leave the house, I know they're cursing. Your child cursed, bro. Believe that. Your child cursed.
Not cursed?
Huh?
What child have not cursed, bro? We've
exactly.
Done
it. Your child cursed.
Oh, dude. So my oldest, my junior fucking with Jordan, right? Junior's fucking with Jordan. He talking about, man, you not that good. He playing 2K. He been playing 2K and shit.
Okay.
He was like, dude, you not that good. Stop going around the house talking about something. Oh, you beat daddy. You beat daddy. Daddy let you win. I see how you play and I know how daddy played. Stop talking about you that good. He just let you win. I been coming in there like, "Daddy, did you let me win?" I went just like this, bro. "Daddy, did you let me win?" What you talking about? So I looked at Junior. I was like, "Why you fucking with his confidence like that, man? The man beat me. He beat me, bro. You know, like, Daddy, Jordan, he let you win." You know what? Go set that shit up, man. Stop talking all that bullshit, because you ain't want to leave me alone. You want a rematch and shit and all that. Come on, so let's go. So here we go. We playing. I'm letting him do his little thing. I'm like, "Oh, your favorite player. I'm gonna beat you with your favorite player." Steph Curry, right? That's his favorite player. So I got Steph on his ass. And I forgot who he had, but it was somebody tall. Bitch, I was draining threes in his face. Bum, bum, bum. Going around his corner, hitting his ass. And then at one point, he tied the fucking game, right? I'm sitting around just playing around. Then the two little cats that we just got, Chi-Chi, she the gold one. This little bitch hopped on my lap, sniffed my ashtray, and grabbed my blunt, bro. Like, literally grab that bitch, put it in her mouth, and get ready to haul ass with that bitch. Like, what the fuck you going? Hold on, bitch, hold on. Get
what the hell?
That little, bro, and I'm talking about, she turned around, bro. That blunt wasn't even lit. That bitch was long. She just, my cat finna get high, nigga. Get the fuck out of here,
hell no.
Bro. I promise you, that little bitch be in here with me getting high, bro. She sits right on my damn lap.
You thought it was catnip.
Nigga.
You know catnip, it looked just like catnip. I'm telling you, she got it confused.
Bitch, it wasn't no ashtray in there, bitch. It was just my blunt. My blunt was just sticking on the ashtray, but grab that motherfucker by the whole ass. She turned around real quick. We're like, what the fuck? Grab that. Bitch, dude, that little bitch be secretly getting hot when I ain't around, dog. Like, I noticed my shit be missing.
And on that note, y'all, we're going to go ahead and get up out of here. This man talking about his cat getting high. So we're going to go ahead on and get up out of here, y'all.
Listen,
hey, I want to say shout out to
I
my
know who it
homeboy,
is.
Mav,
I know it
man.
ain't the
You did your
kids.
thing
They
today.
know better.
I like how you came with the hitters today, man. I want to say thank y'all. Thank y'all for everything that y'all do. Thank you for your YouTube viewership. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. I'm your boy Kato. That's Mav, and it's the Convo with Mav and Kato. Thank y'all.
Yeah.
Don't you want to be daddy's little girl? Don't you you want to take trips, all the girls and well, don't you want to go shop till your mouth them all up? Then brag to all your friends about how much I spoil your